Hi again, everybody. It's Silo Rebel basketball tonight here in the Class 2A Boys District Championship Contest as the Rebels take on the Coalgate Wildcats. Silo trying to bounce back after seeing its 13-game winning streak snapped last Saturday night on the road at Class 4A Pauls Valley. But in that contest, Ethan Wilkerson, 32 points, and he eclipsed the 1,000 career point scoring total. We saw the presentation before the start of this evening's contest when Wilkerson was presented a banner and honored him before the start of this action tonight, the girls play. But the Rebels in this one come in 20-5 on the season, ranked 7th in Class 2A. And winners of 13 of their last 14 contests. Leading the way is Ethan Wilkerson, the leading scorer at 23.5 points a game, the 6'7" sophomore. He averages 12 rebounds a contest along with 3.4 block shots a game. Connor Proctor, the 5'11" junior, averaging 14.4 per outing, along with 4.1 rebounds. Then Carter Parker, who had the big stretch of double-figure scoring there just a few weeks ago. He's kind of cooled off just a little bit since then, but was just absolutely on fire there for about 2 weeks. He is averaging 9 points a contest, the 6-foot junior. Then Charlie Gardner, the 6'1" sophomore, averaging 6.5 points, 5.5 rebounds a game. And then finally Connor Cordell, the defensive stopper on the floor, 5'10" junior. He averages 4.5 points a contest. Those the 5 starters, as have been throughout the season, and going to get the start tonight for the Rebels, wearing the home white uniforms with the red and blue trim. This district championship contest. And we are getting set for the starting lineup introductions. Coalgate in their road black uniforms with the white trim and white numbers. We are just about set for the starters to be introduced by public address announcer Jory House. Actually, it was a 12-game winning streak that was snapped last Saturday. A 64-53 loss by the Rebels at Class 4A Pauls Valley. So Logan Brown is the head coach for Coalgate, 6-12 on the season, but they have a couple of pretty impressive wins. They will start Rifle Gold, and then as well as Ashton Cagle. Ashton Cagle, junior Camden Douglas, and Austin Lynch, as well as Tyson Franklin, the final starter in the contest. So it's Gold, Cagle, Douglas, Lynch, and Franklin in the starting lineups for Coalgate. Mentioned the Wildcats 6-12 on the season, but they do have a couple of impressive wins. They defeated Hugo 34-28 and also beat Calera 60-54, 2 of their 6 wins on the season. So a dangerous Wildcat squad. For the Rebels, we talked about their starting 5. Kyler Proctor, the 5'11" junior. Carter Parker, the 6-foot junior. Connor Cornell, a 5'10" junior. And then finally the sophomores, Charlie Gardner at 6'1", and Ethan Wilkerson at 6'7". So the starters have been introduced, and we're just about set for the opening tip for this boys district finals contest. Rebels 20-5 on the season. And Ethan Wilkerson's out there, and he's going to jump it up against Aston Cagle. And they're going to defer the tip in the boys game. It's like they did the girls to Wilkerson. Sato has it first on offense. Parker out front. to Proctor. They swing it around the perimeter. Working against the zone. Drive. Parker goes up. Shot is no good. Rebound by Gardner. Put back up and in. Charlie Gardner with the offensive putback. Parker missed the driving attempt in the paint, but Gardner there to follow it up. Here's a steal by Cordell. Cordell out on the move. Drive. Kick out. Three on the way by Proctor is no good. Loose ball on the rebound. Battle for, and I'm going to say it's out of bounds to Coalgate. Cordell had the steal there off the Coalgate turnover. Down with it, a drive and kick out to Gold. Out the other way, backdoor cut. Shot is up and good by Austin Lynch. Lynch has the Wildcats' first point. We're tied 2 apiece. The Rebels have not played in just about a week. Here's a three on the way by Parker. It rims off, no good. Spun around, fell off, and Coalgate with the rebound. Wildcats have a chance at the early lead. Here's a three on the way. It's no good. Gardner has the board for the Rebels. Second rebound already. Here's a drive by Wilkerson. Cut off, back out. Gardner. His shot from 17 is off the mark as it's too hard off the back iron, and the rebound to Austin Lynch. Coalgate has it back. See, the Rebels playing man-to-man defense to begin here. Well, now they've switched back. Can't really tell if they're still in the man or that matchup zone as the three is missed. Wilkerson with the defensive board. Down with it, Proctor, baseline. Gives to Wilkerson, double team, just inside the paint. Now he's triple team. Off, nice ball movement. Cordell, bounce pass. Wilkerson, shot is up and good. Nice feed that time. And Cordell with the assist on the bucket by Ethan Wilkerson, who has his first points. Coming the other way for Coalgate. Drive down to the baseline, and I think Cordell's going to be called for a foul. As Cagle took it inside. Cordell picks up the foul. Now the inbounds pass goes to Lynch. Drive, inside, stop, and the shot is up and good by Cagle. Ashton Cagle. And we are tied again at 4. Back down, baseline with it is Wilkerson. Tried to double team him. He spins into the lane and goes up with the runner. Just no chance even against the double team there. Wilkerson with his second bucket. Silo back in front. And they're going to force a turnover. Oh, actually going to be a foul on Cordell. That's 2 quick ones on Connor. He's going to have to check out. And Christian Vining is back in. We've played just 3 minutes. Cordell with 2 fouls. Vining in the game. Coalgate swinging around the perimeter. Rebels in that matchup zone. Wilkerson out on the top of it right now. Now sinks back. On the left wing, it's Douglas. They're working around the perimeter. Now a drive. Shot is no good. Wilkerson has the rebound. Here comes Silo. Down with it. Proctor attacks inside and an offensive foul. Oh, that time Douglas was just waiting on him. And Proctor took it inside and Douglas went crashing to the floor. Wildcats looked to mainly be just trying to draw charges on any time the Rebels take it in the paint. Midway point of this low-scoring first period. Ball's poked away, but saved by Coalgate. Now they get it there to Gold. Knocked away. Parker on the floor trying for the loose ball. Down to the baseline, the pass goes to Lynch. Kick it back out, 3 on the way, and it's no good. Rebound tracked down there by Vining. Christian Vining with the board. Now coming the other way, and Wilkerson is going to be fouled. Ashton Cagle commits that foul. That's the first Coalgate team foul. Proctor from the corner, 3 on the way, rims off. Parker, offensive rebound and put back. Carter Parker with the offensive rebound and sticks it back in. Back down with it for Coalgate this time. Rebels coming out to trap a little bit. Cagle, now a drive, all the way inside. Douglas, no room there, back out, 3 on the way, and it's no good. Rebound tapped into the hands of Wilkerson. Silo down with it. Parker trying to 3 in transition, shot is no good. Gardner battling for the rebound, taps it up and misses the shot. And the rebound is off to Coalgate once again. As the Wildcats work it into the front court. There's Douglas out on the point. Looks for help. Now the pass stolen away by Vining. Outlet pass down. Gardner in the air. Has to kick it back to Wilkerson. Inside the free throw line. Shot is no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up and scores. Wilkerson having to work for his points inside. He's got 6, however. It's 10-4. Rebels slowly starting to extend the lead. Now Coalgate works it. Baseline left. 3 on the way. It's no good. And Proctor is hammered from behind, going skying up for the rebound. Going to call that one on Camden Douglas. Cason Taylor, the 6'1 freshman, checks in for the first time. So he joins Wilkerson, Gardner, Vining, and Proctor for Silo. 2 minutes to go here in this first period. Vining, pass, Proctor out front. Now Gardner, left wing. Taylor has it. Still working against his zone. Looking for Wilkerson inside. Can't get it to him. Gardner will pull up and hit a 3. Charlie, not known for his 3-point prowess, but makes that one. Now down the other end. Shot is up inside. It's no good. Wilkerson has the rebound. Ethan already with 5 boards. Silo with the 13-4 lead. 3 on the way by Proctor. It's no good. Loose ball on the rebound, and Gardner trying to keep it alive. He saves it from going out of bounds into the hands of Vining. Now a 3 on the way. Wilkerson is up and good. Good ball movement by the Rebels there as the ball was saved from going out of bounds and ends up in the hands of Wilkerson, who knocks down the 3. And Silo with a big run here to take a 12-point lead. I believe that's 12 points in a row for the Rebels. And Coalgate takes the timeout to try to stem the tide as the momentum was squarely rolling in Silo's favor. Here's Coalgate basketball after the timeout by Coach Logan Brown. Down with it. Wildcats take it inside. Ball is knocked away, but saved there. Back out front, Douglas. Lynch on the baseline. Toss it back. Cagle at the point. Now Cagle looks at a 3, passed it up as Wilkerson came flying at him. Bounce pass goes back out front. Cagle once again passed up the 3. 40 seconds to go. Goes to Lynch. Now a 3 is on the way, and it's no good. Wilkerson with the rebound. 6th thus far for Ethan. 30 seconds to go. First period. After a really slow offensive start, Rebels have heated up a little, now 16 points in the quarter. Here's Proctor. Silo looking to play for the final shot of the period. A drive inside, Proctor, and he's going to try to feed Wilkerson and left that pass just short and stolen away. Down with it, Coalgate going to try to throw up a running shot at the buzzers, no good by Lynch, and that's the end of the first quarter. Actually, Douglas attempted that shot. 16-4, Silo on top after one. Pretty good defense by the Rebels through one period of play. Ethan Wilkerson with 9 first quarter points. Continues to add to his 1,000 plus in his career. I think it was at 1,009 coming in to this evening's action in less than 2 seasons. So Wilkerson with 9 for the Rebels. Charlie Gardner has 5 and 2 points for Carter Parker. For Coalgate, their 2 buckets came from Ashton Cagle and Austin Lynch. 1 for each. And for their 4-point total. So after the quarter break, we'll see who's back out on the floor. Wilkerson's going to get a breather to begin the second quarter as Coach Weil sends out Connor Proctor, Charlie Gardner, Connor Cordell, Christian Vining, and Kaysen Taylor here to start this second period. Wildcats have the basketball. Looks like the Rebels have gone to a man-to-man defense now. Pass goes down to the baseline to Franklin. Swing it back out front. There's Cagle. Cagle gives off to Douglas there. Douglas fires a pass inside to Lynch, but he had no room to operate. Toss back out. 3 on the way. It's up and good. Camden Douglas has the first Wildcat 3 of the game and ends a long scoring dry spell. 16-7 now. Here's Vining and the pass back out. It's out of bounds. Wilkerson has changed numbers here to begin the second quarter. Inbounds, Gardner, back to Wilkerson, back to Gardner. Now they'll work it. Gardner for 3, and it's off the front iron, no good. Missed it that time. 6:55 to go here in the second quarter. They had some blood on the uniform, had to change jersey tops, did Ethan. Wildcats working around the perimeter. Gold has it out front. He's got Vining on him. Rebels sticking in the man-to-man defense here in this second quarter. 3 on the way, and it's no good by Douglas. Rebound is off to Gardner. Silo has it back. Wilkerson's going to drive. Lost the handle on it. Ball is loose on the court. Picked up there by Coalgate as it was Lynch that came up with the loose ball. So nobody has scored here in the first 2 minutes of this second quarter for the Rebels. Coalgate has the 1-3, and there's another one on the way. It's no good. Wilkerson has the rebound. Ethan, pass down, Vining, off to Proctor, still looking for his first points. Lost it for a second. Now the ball is picked up there by Gardner, but stolen. Drive all the way to the other end. Shot is up and good. by Austin Lynch. Coalgate has the first 5 points of this quarter. A lot of contact. Officials letting them play, and seems to be benefiting Coalgate a bit right now. So Rebels with a 7-point lead take the timeout here. Try to get things back squared away. They change out basketball. I think may have had a little blood on the ball possibly there. So Wilkerson had to change jerseys as well. So Silo has it. 7-point lead. 5.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Still looking for the first points, Rebel points of this second quarter. Here's Proctor right side. Cut off on the drive. Back out. They're giving Gardner the three. Passed it up. Now off to Cordell. They're leaving them wide open outside. Cordell thought about the three. Now he's going to stop, pull up 15-footer from the free throw line is no good. And the rebound off to Coalgate. Coalgate drive all the way in, and a layup is good by Ashton Cagle. Cagle with the bucket. And it's been all Coalgate here in this second quarter. Driving inside, Proctor lost it, and Coalgate comes up with it. Wildcats have cut the lead to 5, and they have the basketball back. Here's a pass down to the baseline. Shot is no good that time by Lynch, and the rebound off to Silo. Winding down with it. Here's Gardner. They're still giving him the three-point shot, as they are Cordell. Rebels swing it. They're all out there on Proctor. He tries to drive the baseline. Back out. Gardner looks at the three. Now Cordell does as well. Feeds it to Wilkerson. Now a drive by Proctor, and nice pass, Charlie Gardner. Shot is up and good. Finally, the Rebels take the lid off the basket after going nearly 4 minutes without a point here in the second quarter. Back down. Proctor nearly came up with a steal, as does Cordell. Drive inside. Now back out, and a shot is up. It's no good. Wilkerson has the rebound, and he's going to be fouled there by Camden Douglas. That's Douglas' second personal. Third team foul on Coalgate. Just a 7-point Silo lead. Rebels just have not been able to get in much sync offensively. Here's Wilkerson cutting into the basket. They feed him. Now back to Gardner. His driving shot is up and good. Charlie has 9. See if the sophomore can get it going for the Rebels. It's back-to-back Silo buckets. 20-11 now. Kind of lethargic here to begin this contest. Is a slow pace by Coalgate. They continue to just milk time off, working the basketball around the perimeter on the offensive end. Back out front. Franklin now. Douglas comes out to retrieve. Now he plays catch there. Silo just not really wanting to extend that far out defensively. Pass goes back to Lynch. 2.5 minutes to go. First half. Steal by Gardner. Now the ball's loose on the court, and Coalgate calling for a timeout. Coach Brown takes that timeout as it looked like the Rebels came with the trap. We're about to come up with a turnover. The Wildcats definitely like to dictate the pace, control the tempo. Now they might have found the source of the blood, as I think one of the Wildcats is bleeding out there. They're trying to get that squared away. It's Lynch. Like he's got a cut on his elbow. Maybe where the blood was coming from that forced Wilkerson to have to change jerseys. So Coalgate basketball following the timeout. Just 2:12 remaining here in the second period. A low-scoring battle, and we're going to have a whistle. And, well, Cordell is on the court, and that can only mean trouble for Coalgate. And offensive foul as Cordell takes the charge, and Camden Douglas just picked up his third foul. Colin Mannion checks in. Here's Wilkerson drive to the basket, and he tried to double clutch on the shot in traffic, but missed. But foul's called on Rifle Gold, and that's his first. And Wilkerson looking for his first points of this second quarter after scoring 9 in the first. That'll just 4 points here in the second period. Make it 5. And the next one is on the way. It's good. Wilkerson makes them both. He's in double figures with 11. Coalgate, under 2 minutes to go. Trap at midcourt. And that pass is kicked by Proctor and goes out of bounds. The pass from Cagle. He's trying to get it inbounded. Looking for Gold in the backcourt and gets it into him. Gold's going to dribble it up now. Across the midcourt line. Coalgate. Pass down to the baseline. Lynch. Now a drive and slipping. Wilkerson comes up with the steal. Outlet pass down. Here's Parker, and he's going to be fouled. Parker out in transition is fouled on the break attempt after the Wilkerson steal. And Parker misses the free throw. 76% free throw shooter on the season. He's at the line for the second with the Rebels up 11, and he makes it. 1 out of 2. Parker has 3 points. Pass out front goes to Cagle from Mannion. There's Franklin. They give it back out. Lynch. A drive inside. Now back out. 3 on the way. It's no good from Franklin. Loose ball on the rebound. And Mannion has it on the floor. He saves it for Coalgate. Offensive board there for the Wildcats. They've got it back with 45 seconds to go here in the second. A drive. And Cagle lost his footing once again, but saved for Coalgate. Cagle comes out to retrieve once more to Franklin. Way out near half court. Gardner comes out to defend. Franklin steps back, thought about the 3. Cagle passed down to the baseline. Now Cagle fakes this 3. Toss out. Lynch is going to try one and hit it. After all that ball movement, Lynch hits the three. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. See what the Rebels can do. Wilkerson's going to pull up, shoot a three, and miss. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Silo with just a 9-point lead at halftime in this methodical first half and slow pace. And the Rebels unable to get much rhythm going offensively and lead it just 23 to 14 at the halftime break. Just 7 points in that second quarter for Silo after scoring 16 in the first. First half numbers look like this for the Rebels. 11 points for Ethan Wilkerson to go along with 8 rebounds. Charlie Gardner has added 9. He had a nice first half. The 6'1 sophomore, as well as 4 boards. Only other Rebel that has scored has been Carter Parker with 3. 23 in total. And then Coalgate was led. Austin Lynch with 7 points. 4 points for Ashton Cagle and 3 for Camden Douglas. And the score at halftime, 23-14, Silo on top. Now the Lady Rebel softball team being introduced after winning the state championship this fall. We will go ahead and pause as they are being introduced. Be back with you for the second half coming up in about 10 minutes from this district championship game in Silo tonight.
Number 5, state champion and all-stater, Shaylin Midgley. Number 11, state champion and all-stater, Christina Clark. And also number 1, state champion and all-stater, Lexi McDonald. And now let's meet all of our juniors on this year's squad. Number 9, state champion, Charlie Hampton. With her home run up on the board. Well, that's it for our juniors. Now let's meet our sophomores. We have number 2, state champion, Haley Cisco. Number 12, state champion, Avery Beecham. Number 14, state champion, Brooklyn Tony. Number 15, state champion, Michaela Clark. Number 16, state champion, Ava Glimmer. Number 17, state champion, Josie Savage. Number 27, state champion, Chloe Dunnigan. And last but not least, let's meet our freshman, number 3, state champion, Cash Atwood. Number 4, state champion, Melanie McDonald. Number 8, state champion, Mallory Wommeldorf. Number 13, state champion, Bree Yin. Haley Gardner. I got a couple extra pictures up on her board from when they went to the state tournament. And of course, the final moment. Let's give these ladies and coaches another round of applause for all their hard work. Wait right there, ladies. Ladies, stay right there. This is for you. Good job, ladies. Congratulations for all your hard work. Hey, you softball girls need to get a group picture over here on this wall. Get them together, Savannah. All the softball girls, get over here on this wall and get a picture.
Welcome back here at Silo as we get set to start the second half of action. Rebels with just a 9-point lead at halftime in this district championship contest, 23-14 over Coalgate. As a lethargic, rough first half. As Coalgate dictated the pace throughout that first half, and Rebels unable to get much rhythm going offensively, as Coalgate in the games they have won this season, they have kept the score in the 30s or 40s at the most. So that's right on the pace that they want to be at. Through one half of play thus far. See what the Rebels can do to try to speed things up here in the second half. Silo normally averages over 60 points a game, just 23 here in the opening half. Just not quite the pace they are accustomed to offensively. Rebels are going to send out the original starting five of Kyler Proctor, Carter Parker, Connor Cordell, Charlie Gardner, and Ethan Wilkerson. And for Coalgate, I'm sure probably going to be the original starting five. We'll see who Coach Logan Brown sends out here. And it will be Gold. Other side. Shoot. Uh-oh. Underway here in the second half. We've got some technical difficulties on the camera. We will get those squared away. Here's a pass down to the baseline. Charlie Gardner goes up. Shot is up and good off the pass from Kyler Proctor, and got back things underway here. As Gardner gets the pass from Proctor to end that, to begin that second half with the bucket. So the third quarter underway, and here comes Coalgate back out, and they're going to try to work the ball around the perimeter. Three on the way. Right wing is no good. Gardner has the board. Silo has it back. Here comes a drive by Cordell. Shot is no good. Loose ball picked up on the rebound by Gardner. Kick it out. Parker for three, and it's off the mark. Couldn't get it to fall. Parker has gone cold stretch from three here. Wildcats have it back. Here's Lynch. Drive down the baseline right. Cut off there by two defenders. Pass stolen away by Gardner. Gardner with the steal. Sato has it back. Wilkerson's going to dribble it up into the offensive end. Now Proctor looking to attack. Cut off there by Cagle. Bounce pass goes Gardner free throw line. Now to Wilkerson. Wilkerson's going to step back. Now back in. Stops. Gets it back. Give it to Gardner. Not allowing Wilkerson any clean lane to the basket. He's got three defenders around him now, and the ball is knocked out of his hands and stolen. I got the pass to Wilkerson once again, but three Wildcats just swarm him. Back down, wide open inside. Cagle hits the bucket. Backdoor cut. Cagle got free, and Wildcats back within 9. Here's Proctor. The Wilkerson right wing, now to Gardner. Wilkerson looking to drive. Now Gardner will. Into the paint. A runner is up and good. Charlie has another bucket, both here in the second half. All 4 solo points, and he's got 13 for the game to lead the scoring. 2 off his season high. We've played 3 minutes. Still a methodical pace. 3 on the way is short, but there's an offensive rebound put up and in by Cagle. Cagle with an offensive putback, and Coalgate still hanging around here. Down just 9 to the 7th-ranked Rebels. Cut to the basket. Wilkerson catches, stops, now gives it back. Shot is up and good by Ethan. Give and go that time. Wilkerson with the bucket. Coming back for Coalgate. Right wing. Bounce pass. It's knocked away stolen by Proctor. Now Gardner in transition. Layup is no good, but he is fouled and will shoot free throws. Charlie's going to the line. Gardner shooting 2. 4:10 remaining here in the third quarter. And Gardner has the free throw. Silo's finally reached the 30-point mark. And the next one is good. They've done that in some quarters this year. Made them both. Charlie ties his season high with 15 points, and we got a whistle, and Parker's called for the foul. First team foul, first foul on Parker. Now Rebels looking to trap, and Cagle breaks that for Coalgate. Now Cagle looking to drive, and he's pushed by Gardner. Gardner with the push, his first foul. Second Silo team foul. Here's a drive down to the baseline by Douglas. Now back out. 3 on the way. It's no good. Douglas with an offensive rebound underneath. He's got it back. Will pass back out front. They'll reset the offense as Coalgate continues to milk time off the clock. A drive by Douglas on the right wing. It's poked out of bounds by Cordell. 3:23 to go. This methodical pace has put the crowd to sleep here. Here's a near steal by Gardner, and it is stolen. Pass off Proctor. Feed Wilkerson. Slam is no good. Too hard off the back iron. And here comes Coalgate coming the other way. They're going to hit a layup inside. Gold hits the bucket. Wilkerson was going in for the slam and missed as it went off the back iron and ricocheted back toward midcourt. Coalgate gets the easy bucket on the other end. It's an 11-point game. Wilkerson looks to drive. He's cut off there. Gives it to Cordell. Back out front. Gardner. Now the bounce pass goes Wilkerson. Double team. Triple team. Now Gardner in the paint, goes up and hits a shot. Charlie with a career high tonight. He's got 17 to lead the scoring. Back down with a pull-up shot just inside the free throw line is good by Douglas. Wildcats just keep coming, hanging in there. Just an 11-point Silo lead. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Gardner, bounce pass, left side. That was deflected, but into the hands of Cordell. Cordell looking for Wilkerson. bounces it to him, and somebody's going to get called for a reach inside on Coalgate. Going to get Douglas with his 4th foul. Grabbed a hold of Wilkerson's arm, apparently. 2nd team foul on Coalgate. That was a dangerous pass, bounce pass in traffic that time. But now lob goes. Wilkerson on the inbounds, goes up, shot is good. Had to pull it down for a second, but 15 hard points inside for the sophomore. 3 on the way, the other end, shot is no good. Proctor has the rebound. He's going to dribble it down. Feeds Parker. 3 from the corner is good. Finally, Parker finds the range. And immediately, Coalgate calls a timeout. Each time the Rebels have started to make a run as they now lead by 16. Coach Logan Brown calls a timeout to slow it back down. Parker's 3 gives him 6 for the game. Sato with its largest lead at 16. And it's a full timeout by the Wildcats. After it looked like the Rebels were on the start of a scoring spree. And Vining and Taylor are going to check in on the timeout. Christian Vining, Case and Taylor. They'll join Proctor, Wilkerson, and Gardner in the game. Minute 29 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Coalgate inbounds the basketball. Rebels looking to trap. Cagle gets it across the goal. Now a pass. Back to Cagle. Now Gold. Free throw line extended. Shot is no good. And the rebound off Case and Taylor. Off the miss from Douglas. Rebels working it inside. There's Wilkerson. Drop step and a wide open shot is up and good. Douglas had no chance that time as he's got 4 fouls, and Wilkerson may take advantage now. And here's a turnover on Coalgate. They call a travel on the Wildcats. Silo has it back, up 18. Coach Brown did not like the call. Now Silo has it. Wilkerson tosses it to Gardner. Now the Wildcats come out to defend on the perimeter. Wilkerson with a driving shot, misses inside. A little bit of frustration, and there's going to be an offensive foul in the backcourt on Ashton Cagle. And Coach Brown upset again. Cagle called for an offensive foul as Taylor was trying to defend. Wilkerson was frustrated, got it inside with all the traffic and missed. Hit the padding on the wall, and a foul out front. Going to go against Gold, and well, the Coalgate crowd not happy. Neither is Coach Brown. That's the 4th team foul on the Wildcats here in rapid fashion. And that ball is knocked out of bounds by Franklin. 22 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Silo's starting to take command. Gardner catches the inbounds pass, and it's knocked out of bounds there by Franklin. 1 second ticked off. Inbounds goes this time to Christian Vining. It's knocked away into the backcourt. Loose ball. Vining picks it up. A lot of contact, no call. They let it go. Taylor across to Proctor. Proctor stops. Look for help. Gives it to Gardner. Now back to Wilkerson. Coming to double team. Wilkerson and forcing the issue. The Wildcats have picked up the defensive tempo. Cagle just committed his 4th foul. So he and Douglas both have 4. Wilkerson gets it, free throw line, off to Taylor. Time running down. Taylor has to try a 3, and he'll hit it at the buzzer. Kason Taylor with the buzzer-beating 3-pointer for the freshman, and Silo with its largest lead of the game now at 21 heading into the 4th quarter. Time was running down. Somebody had to shoot it. Ended up in the hands of Taylor, and he drains the 3-pointer. 6 points in the quarter for Wilkerson. He now has 17 for the game to go along with 9 rebounds. Also with 17 is Charlie Gardner, a season and career high for the sophomore. And he has 6 boards. Only 2 in double digits for Silo tonight. Carter Parker has scored 6. Kason Taylor has 3. Kyler Proctor, the second leading scorer, has not registered a point as of yet. Silo with a 21-point lead as we head to the 4th. And it's going to be Coalgate basketball. Wildcats looking to inbound it, and they do. Here's a 3 from Lynch. It's no good to start the quarter. Rebound off to Franklin for the Wildcats. Gives it back to Douglas. Toss goes inside. That one's deflected, but saved. Back to the baseline. Lynch looking to drive, and Cordell pokes that one out of bounds. Well, the Rebels have picked up the defensive intensity as well. Still in that matchup zone. They come out to double team. Ball's knocked away. It's loose. Saved by Franklin. Here's a backdoor cut. Shot is up and good. Nice feed that time to Lynch. From Franklin, he gets the bucket. First points of this 4th quarter. Rebels break the full court pressure. Wilkerson across. There's Proctor left wing. Now Parker gives it to Gardner, still in the zone. Pass down the baseline. Parker goes up, shot misses, and the rebound is off to Douglas. Camden Douglas for Coalgate. Douglas now has it on the offensive end. Gardner goes for a steal, came up empty. Shot on the drive is no good by Cagle, and Wilkerson has his 10th rebound. Ethan's going to bring it into the front court. Pass back out. Proctor drives, pulls up. Shot is no good. Still scoreless. Couldn't get that one to fall. Been a rough shooting night for Proctor. Here's a drive, and a block on Proctor. Tried to draw a charge on Cagle, who has those 4 fouls. Second foul on Proctor. 3rd Silo team foul of this second half. 6:25 still to play. Been a rough and tumble contest. A defensive slugfest for the most part. Here's Gold. Franklin pass down to the baseline. Now they kick it. And a pull-up shot is up and good by Douglas, who's got 7 tonight. Rebels get it across. Coalgate once again has scored the first 4 of this quarter. Here's Proctor's pass. Wilkerson 3 on the way is no good. Vining has the rebound, however. Offensive board for Silo to Cordell, who has it taken away. Down, shot, up is no good. And Vining another rebound. Back-to-back boards for Christian. Wilkerson's going to dribble it up this time, and Coalgate falls back, looking to trap. Get it down, Cordell, baseline, pass inside. Wilkerson, his shot is no good, but it's because Lynch got a piece of the arm on that one and Ethan is going to the line. 2 shots for Wilkerson. And he misses the first. 69% on the season for Ethan. Here's the next, and it's good. He's 3 of 4 tonight. It's the first silo point of this fourth quarter. We've played almost 3 minutes. Shot is up, it's no good. Rebound loose, and Vining picks up another board. Cordell feeds Wilkerson. Here comes the triple team. Kick it out. Cordell for 3. It's no good. Wilkerson, offensive rebound. Spins between 2 defenders. He puts the shot up and good as Wilkerson runs into cheerleaders heading out of bounds. Now coming back, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. And Gardner was out there to defend, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Coalgate. Rebels once again lead by 20 after Coalgate scored the first 4 of the quarter. Drive baseline. Cordell bump there. No call. Kicks it back out. Wilkerson feeds Proctor. Proctor's triple team. Now Gardner drives in to Vining. Gardner turnaround shot in the paint is good. Charlie with 19 tonight. The sophomore duo of Gardner and Wilkerson have done the damage. Pass way back out front, and Coalgate's going to turn it over on a backcourt violation. Well, the Rebels have struggled a bit offensively against this Coalgate defense, but Wildcats have not had much answer for the Rebel defense at all. Wilkerson pass out. Vining. Swing it down baseline. There's a 3 on the way. Cordell misses that one. And the rebound is off to Ashton Cagle for Coalgate. Under 4 minutes to go. Here's a 3 on the way, and it's no good. Wilkerson pulls down another board. 11th of the game for Ethan. Silo has it. Wilkerson dribbling against pressure in the front court. Passes off. Gardner shot no good. Wilkerson offensive rebound. His spinning shot in the paint is good, and a foul on the baby hook by Ethan. He's got a chance at the conventional three-point play. Subs in for Coalgate now as they have flooded the bench. Colin Mannion, Zeke Marlowe, Tate Brown. Free throw is no good by Wilkerson there. And the rebound is out of bounds. Gardner couldn't save it. 50-26. Rebels have pulled away here in the second half behind the 1-2 punch of Ethan Wilkerson and Charlie Gardner. Pass out. Proctor knocks it out of bounds. Here comes subs in. It's Sean Weaver, Bretton Salisbury, and Mason Urbany. As Wilkerson, Gardner, and Proctor will take a seat with 3:07 to go. Rebels headed to win number 21. Pass goes inside. Shot up is no good. That one from Landon Hopkins. Rebound off Kason Taylor. Down to Vining. Drive inside. Kicks it out. Weaver. Now there's Urbany. Passed up to 3. Gives it Taylor. Drives. Kick it out. Weaver on the way with the 3. It's no good. And the rebound is off of Vining and out of bounds. Coalgate has it back. Rebels have been flustered most of the night with the pace dictated by Coalgate, but have been able to still score 50 as a drive by Taylor off the steal is up and good. Kason Taylor has 5 off that steal. Rebels pulling away here. Largest lead of the game. 2 minutes to go. Loose ball on the court and scrambled for. Salisbury had it for a second, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Silo. Evan Hammond checks in. Blake Jones is in the game. Wildcats triggered in. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Here's the pass goes, Hopkins. A drive. Now a 3 on the way, this time from Marlowe, and it's no good. Albany had the rebound, had it knocked out of his hands, but Silo controls. Hammond up the court with it off Salisbury. Back out, Hammond to Weaver. They swing it around the perimeter. Toss across. Salisbury's going to try a 3, and he'll hit it. Salisbury drains the 3. .109 to play. Out front with it is Tate Brown. Passes off Hopkins. He's got Albany on him. Under a minute left. Now Brown. Marlowe looking for help. Here comes subs in for both teams.
Also checking in for Silo, number 30, John Carlin, number 28, Alex Sexton.
John Poling, Alex Sexton have checked in for Silo. Less than a minute to go. Luke's ball picked up inside by Albany. Here comes Mason, and he's going to pass it off to Sexton in the front court. Here's Herb. Bounce pass intended for Poling, and it's knocked away and stolen. 30 seconds left. 3 on the way, and it's no good. There's an offensive rebound inside by the Wildcats. Step back 3, and it's good. West hits the 3 for Coalgate. Final seconds ticking down. Here's Albany, and he's going to dribble back out the half court and not take the shot. That's the ball game. 55-29, the Rebels win to improve to 21-5 on the season, and they will claim the district championship. Game times on Thursday here for the sub-regional at Silo will be 6:30 or 8 o'clock for the Rebels in the winners bracket. They will meet the winner between tomorrow night's Hayworth and Savannah district finals. And the Wildcats, they will play at 3 p.m. here at Silo on Thursday. And they will meet the loser of that Hayworth-Savannah game in that 3 p.m. contest, elimination game, to start regional action. Let's look at the scoring leaders as the district championship plaque goes to the Rebels. And the numbers look like this for Silo. Leading the way was Ethan Wilkerson, the 6'7" sophomore. And he ends up at 22 points, 12 rebounds in the game. And now 1,031 points in his 2-year career. 19 for Charlie Gardner to go along with 7 rebounds. Nice night for the sophomore who scores a season and career high. 6 points for Carter Parker, 5 for Christian Vining. Kason Taylor added, 6 points for Carter Parker and 5 for Kason Taylor. And then Brenton Salisbury added 3. For Coalgate, let's see, the Wildcats end up with 29 in the game. And leading the way, 9 points for Austin Lynch, and then 8 for Ashton Cagle, 7 for Camden Douglas. Those are the 3 leading scores for the Wildcats. West added 3 and then 2 for Rifle Gold in the game. So the final score, once again, Silo wins at 55-29 over Coalgate and claims the district championship, improving to 21-5 on the season. Next action comes up Thursday night, scheduled for Thursday night, the sub-regional play in Class 2A. The Rebels will be in action right here in Silo. 8 p.m. the start time. We'll have the games for you here on SiloRebels.tv. The girls at 6:30 and the boys to follow at 8 o'clock. It's going to about do it for my special help on camera tonight. Keeley, Blakely, McClary. I'm Kevin Farr saying so long from Silo, where tonight the Lady Rebels and Rebels win Class 2A district championships over Coalgate. Until Friday night in the regional, so long, everybody. Check that. Actually, Thursday night regional, excuse me. And that's going to do it from Silo tonight. Have a good weekend.